Bonjour. Um, I have just returned from France very, very late this morning, or early this morning even. Late last night, early this morning. We probably got back between 11:30 and sort of I got home about midnight-ish. So yeah, it was really good, and as you can see I have my J'adore Paris t-shirt, and it was a large, so it's massive, because there was no smalls or mediums, which was kind of annoying, but never mind. So it's a musician's trip, and I play piano and bass and ukulele. Not that ukulele is something we really did on the trip, but on the first day we went to an old people's home, and I played one of my piano pieces for them, and the lady at the end came up to me and said she was really happy because I was the only piece they stayed quiet for, because most of the way through they were talking or they were moving about or trying to leave, and they wanted another person to come and play, and I was originally going to play, but nerves got the better of me. So at the end, when they said they wanted someone else to play, I said, okay, I'm just going to do it, I'm going to go for it, and they were all completely silent and they loved it. And I was really happy because I felt so nervous and it went a lot better than I thought it would go. So now I've got more confidence, just in that form. The next day we went to a square where we performed pieces, but I wasn't really I wasn't a major part in that. I was more of a photographer stroke technician-y person. I tried to speak French. Didn't really work. The only thing I kind of said a lot of was bonjour, merci, and s'il vous plaît, and pardon, and those sort of things. So it was really weird when we came back to England yesterday, because we went to a service station, and as soon as we got there I went up to the counter and I went and I froze, and the guy said hello, and I was like hello. Hello, I could speak English, and I was so happy because I could speak English, and I kept almost speaking French, and I was so happy to be home. And then so we went Thursday, we got there at midnight, so technically it was Friday. So Friday I did the old people's home, Saturday we did the square, Sunday we went to a big abbey in Beaugency, and it was quite scary because I used to be part of the church choir in our church in our city, and the abbey had about 4 times the amount of people that were in this they were in the church here, so it was quite scary. But I performed the same piece I performed in the old people's home, and everybody really enjoyed it. But then we had a pianist who was technically better than me. He's sort of grade 7 or 8. I'm about grade 6, 5, 6, 7 area. But the piece I played was about a grade 5. So when he was playing, I was playing a grade 5 piece, and he came on and played a grade 8 piece, and I kind of just sat there thinking, great, now I'm looking really bad, and everyone was congratulating him on on being so good at piano, and I was very sort of disheartened, but I was still happy with how much I'd come on, because I almost didn't do any of the performances, and I was so happy that I did. Sorry, I've got a bit of a chesty cough thing after coming back, and I've used my inhaler loads, so I'm a bit under the weather. So then Monday we went to a school, and I joined in some of the backing singing, and that was really good fun. And I don't know, it was really good fun because I could just do anything, and I didn't know any of these people. I could just no one cared what you did. You know, as long as you did what you did well, it wasn't matter what you did. It didn't matter what you did, because everyone enjoyed it. And I think the hardest thing was the fact that I'd had hardly any sleep. The first night, the dorm I was staying in, sorry, the dorm I was staying in was basically a 6-people room, and about 4 out of 6 people were being incredibly loud. Me and one other girl really wanted to get to sleep. Then someone else decided they wanted to go to sleep. Then someone else decided they wanted to go to sleep. And there was these 2 people left, and I was so tired. We probably had about 3 hours, I guess, of sleep. Well, I did anyway. I don't know about everyone else. And I know I talked in my sleep that night because I was so tired and I kept waking up, and yeah, that was crazy. Then the second night I stayed in the same room, and I had about 4-5 hours sleep. And then the third night I decided to move into the quiet room, even though it was next door and we could still hear them really loud. And I felt really sorry for them because everyone was being incredibly loud. And I got so much more sleep, although I'm still shattered. And I slept in my own bed last night, and I was so happy. And I was all full of emotion when we got back, because about an hour away, I just wanted to see my mum. I started crying. I was just like, I want to see my mum. I want to give my mum a hug. And as soon as I saw my mum, I grabbed my suitcase. I ran over to her. I hugged her, and I started crying again. And I cried for about a good straight 3 hours, which was really awkward. So yeah, that was interesting, because I was crying because I was so tired, because you do, don't you? You well up and you can't stop crying because you're tired. And then I was crying because I was so happy to be home. I was happy to see my mum, and I was happy that I'd be able to sleep in my own bed. And I was also really upset because there were people who are in year 11 who aren't staying on at my school for the 6th form, and people who are leaving that are in the year above me. And then the bus drivers were lovely, and I was really going to miss them. I'm really going to miss everyone. I think I'm going to miss the bus drivers the most, to be honest. They were really friendly, and I basically I set up this thing for the 2 bus drivers and the 4 teachers that we were all going to chip in, put money in, and buy them or something. Because originally I was just going to buy the bus drivers something from me. And then I decided, actually no, let's do it for everyone. So I bought the bus drivers and teachers all a bottle of wine each, and I bought one of the bus drivers strawberries, because when I had some strawberries he kept nicking them, and the other one was the same situation but with some chocolate BN biscuits, so I bought him some of them. And then one of the teachers, I got a Beatles keyring because he's obsessed with the Beatles. The other one I got cigars because he smokes, which probably wasn't the best thing. Another one was just literally a chocolate lolly stick thing with love hearts on it, because I didn't know what to get for her. And then my other teacher, who's French, I got her a postcard with a cat on it that's 3D, and if you move it, it winks and it says salut. So they were kind of the sillier presents. And then I got them all like a little caramel chocolate each, and they were really happy. And I was really happy that they were happy, and they were so thankful. And I was really glad I had that idea, because no one else was going to do it, and I'm really glad I did do it. And then I got home, went to sleep, woke up at 7:30 because I've been getting up between 6:30 and 7:30 every morning, and I've kind of got used to time, and I'm probably going to have a sleep later on today. Because I'm shattered. But I came home and I just got into bed, started crying again because I couldn't stop crying, which was so annoying. And I bought some food back with me. I didn't buy cheese. I usually buy cheese, but I didn't this time. And I'm really hoping there's going to be another trip next year. So yeah. Anyway, and I went in. If you have seen the film Amélie, which is a French film with Audrey Tautou, I think her name is. She's in it. She's Amelie, and it's such a lovely film. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I'll put a link to the trailer of the film in the description, and I will also put a link to the song I played in the description. Some people may be horrible about the song that I played because of the composer, but I don't care because I'm happy that I played that piece. So I'm going to make another video about stuff in a minute, and I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye.